Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Nope. Yep. I think so. Okay, let's go for it again. Oh. New here. I've subscribed. Hey, what's up, Tamika? Okay. Okay, can you hear me? I was having big time problems with my audio. Now, nope. Hopefully we got it back. Yep. Okay, good. Well, here's the deal, people. If you're interested in where we found more money. Okay, this is probably the other people can copy me later when they watch my videos and they get my information late on this. But here's where I'm going with it. If you understand the Davida Carranza and the Rosen exchange that happened today, Carranza is the SBA chair, the head of the SBA. She makes all the final decisions in the SBA, but of course she's pushed by senators and stuff like that. And Rosen, the Nevada senator that's pushing for the $10K grant for everybody, which is looking like it's going to happen. Well, anyway, Carranza was sitting next to Mnuchin and was being asked a question by Rosen. Now, here's the money. I want to show this to you guys in case you are looking to get more money for your EIDL loan. So watch this, and then we'll go over it real quickly, okay? And then I'll explain it to you. It's really simple, but you probably get it. I wouldn't have to explain it to you, but here it is. Let's
There's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular businesses.
Might have a chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
Thank you.
You're
We're not a very large ag state. We have some, but not as much as others, and so that's hurt us disproportionately.
But I look forward to working with your office if there's there's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months.
They miscalculated their operating costs
revisiting those particular
from 6 months to 3 months.
Have a chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so we have about
I know you can hear,
65,000 of
hopefully.
those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
You hear that?
We're not a very large ag state. We have some, but
Okay.
not as
If
much
you
as
heard
others,
that,
and so that's hurt us
I will
disproportionately.
But I look
explain.
forward to
I'm going to
working with
explain
your
to
office
you
if there's a
what
particular
that means. You probably know what that means, but yay, you can hear that. So what they're saying there, what that means is, starting next week, they're so overwhelmed with the ag loans that they're giving out right now because they're even giving ag loans to people who aren't really ag loan worthy. But what they're saying is we've got more money. So the people who didn't get enough money the first time can reapply next week. There's a timing on everything, people, and I hope that your timing is correct, and I hope that you get this. But if you're in on it, you'll get it. So remember, today is the 23rd. It's the 23rd of July. If they said within a week, we're going to start dishing out the extra reapplications. So here's what you need to do. If you want more money, if you had a loan, this is great news. I love it, man. It took me forever to find this, like 10 seconds of extra money. It took me like forever to find it. But if you check out that little exchange that they made, she said, hey, next week we're going to start dishing out more money because we got a whole bunch more money left. So we're going to let people reapply for more. Next week is the time to reapply for more. So today's date is the 23rd, people. Get your pens and papers out and say, okay, on the 30th, I want to be the first one in line to reapply for more money. There you go. You're welcome. And also, if another good thing in that exchange, which was a beautiful thing, which it didn't show, but she was sitting next to Mnuchin, Mnuchin, you know him, Mnuchin, the guy who handles all the money, the Secretary of the State. And with Rosen there, the head of the SBA there, and Mnuchin there, who's saying, hey, Rosen's in on it, and they're getting bipartisanship kind of going along here, and Rosen is pushing for what? Everybody? Yeah. the 10K EIDL grant for everyone. So here we're going. Now we're looking for getting more of a loan, a bigger loan on only that little interest loan that we can get from the SBA, along with 10K. So what I'm showing to you right now, what I'm giving you right now is information that if you need to get extra money for your loan, and I know a lot of you do, I've been getting that question left and right. That's why my heading is, I found more money for you. If you're reapplying for a bigger loan, yes, starting next week, I wouldn't do it today. I would wait until they get rid of their ags. She said we got 68,000 more loans that are coming through that we're going to be able to push in, that people that applied and could have got more money. There's 68,000 of you that could have gotten more money. We found it, and it was like a 10-second clip on, what was it, NSC, NBC, I don't know, but it was out there, and there it is. So to let you guys know, to keep you updated on these dates that you're needing to make more money, I'm going to put that date out there. I'm going to say on the 30th, which now listen to that keyword, next week, which is the 30th. So the 30th could be the biggest day of your financial lives in 2020 for small businesses. Do we keep the same information from the account we got our grant if we did not accept the first loan? Yes. If you wait here, Diana, this answer's for you. You don't have to accept the loan. And say you got the grant, say you got a $1,000 grant. If you didn't get a $10,000 grant, you keep the same information. They're going to dish that out. That's being pumped out to you as the $10,000 grants are back into place, as they're put into the bill. If you got $5,000 grant, you would get another $5,000 to make it $10,000 with the same information. However, if you do want to reapply, Diana, and it's a very small interest loan, and say you needed more money for your business than that grant had to offer, if you did need to reapply, what did they say? Next week. We do it on the 30th. Guys, this is all about timing. You see, some people will apply a little bit too early. That hurts. Some people will reapply way too late and never get it. But if you're right on time, everything is done in a timely manner. Once you find out where you fit in the timeline and you get in there right on the cusp of it, you're more than likely going to get what you're asking for. They seem to be taking forever just to send the loan docs out. They do. Oh, I agree, music. They take forever in everything they're doing right now because they're making up a system. They're trying to make something up as we go along. Geneva Griffiths, I'm still waiting to get approved. I applied July 8th. Does it normally take this long to get approved? Right now, you're right on the 2-week binge right there. That's what it's been taking, about 2 weeks for everybody. Everybody's starting to get anxious at that 2-week. Yeah, Geneva, I feel you, but it's okay. It's okay. And right now, with the things going on with the money right now, you're in a very good spot, Geneva. They could be giving you more money now than they would have given you 2 weeks ago because things were different. And there wasn't as much money. It was running out. They were thinking it was. Okay, well, Diana, there you go. Well, you need more money? Well, there you go. There's the date, too, remember. And that's a very important, crucial thing that they said. What if they said, I didn't sustain damage as I applied in March? Lynna Sanders, I would reconsider. Tell them you would like them to reconsider and send them a reconsideration letter saying, okay, here's the damages I did sustain. I've sustained loss of clientele or whatever you're into, and give them the facts on the damage you sustained, and give them and say I would also like to be qualified for the EIDL advance loan, or I would like my EIDL grant with that. But you just need to write them the specifics in a reconsideration letter. First off, right now, writing a paper and put it in a bill. Okay, man, but is that good news? Did everybody hear that, what I had just shown? I'm going to show that again for those of you that didn't see it.
There's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular
So they might have a
businesses.
chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
Thank you. We
You're
really,
welcome.
we're not a very large ag state. We have some, but not as much as others, and so that's hurt us
But I
disproportionately.
look forward to working with your
So
office
what
if
we're
there's a
saying there,
particular sector.
what they just said is we've got money. We've got $150,000 for such and such an amount of people. Now, I don't think everybody here is asking for $150,000. If you are, we got a pretty rich group of watchers. If you're asking for that much, great for you. But here's the deal: they're gonna. That's it. Next week, we're gonna be starting to reapply. We're taking reapplications on people who didn't get enough money because we have a lot of it. And we have a lot of money, and the lenders are hearing this. The lenders are hearing that, saying, ooh, they've got a lot of money. The lenders are going to want to get in on this and start shooting out loans. Pop, 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 pop. I can start giving that loan that they've been waiting for 2 weeks that we haven't made our mind up on. Pop, 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 and start shooting out those loans. So get ready for a big couple weeks here. We had a big week last week and a big week this week with people shooting out loans. Okay? Lynn Senator, what if they said I didn't sustain any damage? Get that letter out there, writing in the paper, and put in a bill. So when you come out, I can listen to you. When you come out, I can listen to you. When I come out. When I come out of where? I don't know what you mean. Anyway, Quincy Lewis, I got $1,000 and was denied for the loan. What should I do? This was in June. Should I send them a Schedule C? No. Oh, yeah. Here you go. This one's, I'm going to give you did you have the reconsideration? PDC reconsideration at SBA.gov. Copy. You want your loan, Quincy? Here, do this. I'm going to put this in there. Send them your reconsideration letter. Email it to them with that link that I just gave you, Quincy. Okay. Put your application number on it. And they said you were denied for a loan. What should you do? This was in June. Send them your Schedule C. Send them a bank account number. Send them reasons why you feel like you were not supposed to be denied. And, oh, yeah, that's funny, Rodriguez. Alarm when your videos come. Yeah, I wish. Maybe just put me on subscribe and you should get a notification. But anyway, Quincy, you get $1,000. Oh, here's the good thing, Quincy. You, along with that $1,000 grant you got, they could be giving you another $9,000. So remember that. Keep your eyes open for the new SBA EIDL grant, $10K, that's bipartisan, that everybody could be getting. Everybody was supposed to get $10K to begin with. They didn't. And that exchange that we just saw is a very important piece to the puzzle, people, because that's Senator Rosen of Nevada, who's the one that's asking the lady that we're just seeing there, Javita Carranza, for the $10,000K to go to every small business that has applied. No contingencies. And the guy that's sitting next to Javita there was Mnuchin. And he's like, yeah, man, I think we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. We might be able to get Quincy Lewis not only his loan, because he's going to apply for reconsideration right after this video, but we might be able to send him another $9K on top of his $9,000 that he doesn't have to pay it back. So great. Hey, Jake Sorda, we going to get retroactivity actively, or was something we have to apply for, or reconsideration? Jack, you should be getting it. It should be a retro. It should be if you have a deposit, if they've deposited money to you before, whether it be in a tax return or whether it was in your bank account or whatever. I'm not sure how cash apps would go on that. Money transfer apps may not be so hot of a commodity when you're dealing with $10,000, but it's something that you should be in the system for already. They should know who's in the system, that, hey, they qualified for 3 employees. We gave them $3,000. We were supposed, 10,000. We need to send them 7,000. We need to do this. We need to do that. However, we're going to stay on the ball with it. And if anything else changes, I'm going to be the first thing on the horn. And I want to be the first one to say, hey, get your papers in today, or get this in today, get this in today. Because if you do it too soon, you go to the back. If you do it too early, they make you redo it again. You know how it goes. I don't know. I think, Quincy, I do sessions, I don't know, Jack, once every night, mate. I've been doing them once a night for the last couple of weeks. But the only reason I do it, Quincy, is this. if I have no new information that can make you money, I usually won't do it because I'm not here to get clickbait. I don't need that. I'm doing well. I'm here when I find something new that can actually help you make money, I'll put it out. I'm not going to give you a stimulus check soap opera. I want to give you reasons and hopefully information that can get you to the next level and hopefully get some money for you. You know, if you haven't, hey, and also Quincy Lewis, if you haven't filled out a PPP loan, go fill out a PPP loan. Here, go to Bluevine Bluevine's pretty good. I've heard a lot of that this is for Quincy. Bluevine's good, Fundera. And if you get declined for one of them, if you get declined for one of them, you might get declined for you might be accepted for another one. Cabbage is a good one. That's a good question, MG. What are the chances EIDL loan forgiven? MG. Okay, we know we have to pay the loan back. Okay, I know we have to pay the loan back. Okay, here, everybody, please take good note to what I'm saying. We have to pay the loan back, right? But time out. I'm not done answering your question yet. MG, there comes a time in every lawmaker's life when it's time to make a decision on what they need to do to get the majority of the votes. And how big of a play would it be for a lawmaker to say, we're going to forgive all EIDL loans? You got my vote. You got MG's vote. You got Jack Sordo's vote. You got Quincy's vote. You got, Diana's vote. You got Ernest's vote. You got all these votes because why? Because you're canceling a debt. This government does it all the time. We're canceling that debt. We're forgiving this. We're forgiving that because it was such a bad time. Hey, let's just go nuts and the economy's doing better. Let's just cancel the debts and start from scratch. So what do I think about them? The chances of them being forgiven? I think they're good. I think the chances of that loan being forgiven is going to be good. And I think everybody that didn't accept the loan because they were scared of all these scare tactics, people putting out, you shouldn't get the loan because if you spend it on this, they'll come and arrest you and take your kids. Yeah, if you're going to spend it on your business, you're going to be fine. If you're going to spend it on going to a party in Vegas, yeah, you might have some trouble, and depending on how much you get offered as well, because they're not going to be chasing people down for $2,000, $3,000 loans. They ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, I think there's a good chance that those loans will be forgiven. And did everybody see that exchange between Rosen and Carranza with Mnuchin sitting there? This is hope for those of you that didn't get enough money. If you didn't get enough money, whatever you applied for, and I had a lot of emails on this. I must have had 50 emails on that in the last 3 days that, hey, I didn't get enough money. I've spent all my money on the EIDL loan. Is there more? There's more on the 30th of August. Keep your eyes open. And I'll keep my details on the little stuff. You guys just come here once in a while and watch it, and you'll get all the information you need. And if you want to be done watching right now, you can, because I gave you all I know about today. I can help answer some questions, though. But the meat of the program is, and the greatest thing I can give you today is, in a few days, not yet, keep your eyes open, but I will help you. They are going to be giving a lot more reapplications leeway to get more money. So if you are running out of money, or anything in your business that needs more oomph behind it, and you can say, I need more of a loan, on the 30th is going to be the day, around the 30th, that we're looking at to reapply. Okay, anyway. Miko Maluzzi. So I got approved for the loan, but I never got the grant. Just to clarify, in this case, should I reapply, or do you think I'll get the grant eventually? No, Miko Maluzzi, you need to send them a reconsideration letter. Or no, actually, you know what? You need to contact them. And you should have a loan application number. Contact them. Make sure you have that on hand. And ask them why you didn't get your grant, because a lot of times, I didn't check people say you didn't check the box. You shouldn't have had to check the box. But maybe that's the case, that you didn't check the box. Call them up or whatever and say, hey, I didn't check the box. Can you check it for me now and send me my grant? But get on the horn with them. You might be on there for a while to get an answer, but get on the phone and call them up and tell them you want your grant. Quincy Lewis, can you send me those 3 things that I should say in reconsideration? Should I do reconsideration immediately or wait the 30th of this month? Oh, no, the reconsideration, do it now. do the reconsideration now, and just tell them, okay, what were they saying? Loan, do this in June. Send my Schedule C. Yeah, send them your Schedule C. Send them. Just tell them who you are, and hey, man, my business is going down, and I really need you to reconsider that, because if I get the money now, my business can go up. We don't want to send them a sob story. Hey, I'm going down, and I'm abandoning ship and taking all your money because it's a loan. We don't want to do that. We want to tell them, okay, my business is doing well, but I'm starting to run out of capital. I need more money for payroll and this and that to keep things going. So just be honest with them, Quincy. Be straight up as if you were talking to me. Hey, man, I need the money because why? Boom, because of this, that, and the other thing. My credit score is this. However, I'm working on my credit. My Schedule C is right here. Here's all my documents. Here's my bank account number. Everything's there, and help me out. But yeah, send them your whatever you think you need to do, and you'll get it. You can get this. We have a lady. Everybody on who comes out here a lot knows Alicia Gill. She gets on here. She was denied 4 times and got it on the 5th. Just to let you know, Quincy. And she kept reconsider. She even called the senator. She even got, actually, I think the senator is the one mailing her the money in the mail. It's like when the Iranians got the cash in the boat. That's how Alicia's getting her money. Yeah, we'll send it to you this way. We'll send it to you down a river. But anyway, keep consistent with it. Keep consistent with it and keep the faith, Quincy. If you do this in good faith and with high hopes and you say you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Don't give up, and then you won't get it. If you give up, you're not going to get it. But you big like your video. Thank you, Diana. That's cool. Candy Fruge. I got my loan at the end of June, but I never got an advance. Should I wait until the 30th or reapply? Because I do want more than $1,000. Yeah. If you didn't get a loan, this isn't the reapplying. This is reapplying for a loan. If you need more of a loan, this is called reapplying next week. If you didn't get your grant yet, and that was on the 30th, and it's been 23 days, I got my loan at the end of it, but never got an advance. I should wait until the 30th and reapply because I do want more than $1,000. No, your grant, you need to make sure you get your grant. You need to call them or something because my loan was only $1,000. Okay, that's the lowest loan you can get. What is that, like $5 a month for the next 30 years? It's crazy. But yeah, to clarify, my loan was only $1,000. That's weird how they only gave you a loan and not the grant. But what you need to do is write them a letter of reconsideration, call them up and say, I didn't get my grant. Even if you got to wait on the phone for a couple hours, get on somebody, have your application ready and say, I want my grant. And the phone calls have been very good. And you know what, guys? I'm going to do something crazy. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to give that number out. I don't give this number out to everybody. But once in a while, when it's a small group of people, I will. Hold on one second. I'll give you this number. Debbie. She's going to be so mad. Hold on a second. Okay. This is going to be, guys, I'm going to put a number up there. And then I'm going to let you, I'm going to put it up there just for a second. You guys get it down. I'm deleting this number in a minute. Okay, don't everybody storm her and be very nice to this person that you're going to call. 1-800-366-6303. The people that I've been given the number to have said, "Hey, I got with them in 15 minutes as opposed to waiting 4 hours." So get that number, and Joe Farrell, they should be sending you the $9,000 if this passes. Yes, Jay, that's exactly what will happen. They will send it to you. Okay, guys, I'm deleting that. Did you get the number? Good. Be nice. Okay. Yes, Jay Farrell, exactly. That's what they're going to do. If you got $1,000 and denied the loan, they would be sending you $9,000. Absolutely. However, if you got denied the loan, you should resubmit or reconsider now because things are a little bit different. They got a little bit more money. They thought they were going to run out, and they didn't. They actually got more. You're the best. I'm canceling everyone else. I'll pass this on. Thank you, Tamika. I appreciate that. Totally. And I will try to keep making money and keeping everybody going on the right track and trying to cut your time short so you can get that money and get in and get out. That's cool. Yeah, I put the wrong number. It's totally my fault. You need the numbers again, Candy? Okay. There you go. Hopefully that helps, Candy. Give them a call tomorrow during business hours. And usually not between 1 and 2 because that's lunch. Okay, that should help everybody out there. I know everybody's going to be taking this down. Here we go. I got my email today saying funds are available right now today. Sweet. Congratulations, Stephen Hicks. Way to go, man. Go get that money. Got it. Thank you. Okay, cool. I'm going to delete it then. Okay. Use. Thanks. Got it. You got it. Cool. All right, man. MG, I'm a barber. My booth rent is more than what I bring in home in wages. Can the EIDL loan be used for? Yes. Yes, it can. Not only that, but here you go, MG. Did you get the PPP loan? Make sure MG, if you didn't get the PPP loan, go for that too. And sometimes what you have to do is you have to pay yourself more money. Here, just an example. I'm not trying to. Sometimes you got to pay yourself that $4,000 a week to cover your rent because it's payroll. Anyway, I'm just saying that if your booth rent is more than when you're okay, I'm just saying I had to pay myself $4,000 this week on what payroll for what rent, and that's how your business kept moving. Yes, that's how it kept moving, and that's how I was able to pay my loan back. So take that, Joe Farrell. Again, you're the best, very much. I like you because you get to the point. Thank you, Free Spirits, kind answer. Thank you so much. Thank you. And the name is Debbie. Yes, Candy. That's right. Yes, it's Debbie. Be nice, please. And don't tell her you got the number from here because she'll get mad. Anyway, Desmona Brown Caruth, I need that number again. Hey, now everybody wants the number. It's only going to be up for a couple seconds. I got to take it back down. I can't just leave this up. And this is the last time I'm putting it up. If you don't get it by now, sorry, you're out of luck. Or out of, not luck. I wouldn't call it luck. I don't look luck. You're not, you're unblessed. How about that? Number again. Okay, cool. Desmona Brown. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remove. Oh, dude, I did not want to remove you. There. Okay. I hit the wrong button to delete. Sorry, Arsan. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to delete you. I accidentally deleted somebody. I didn't mean to. Sorry about that. A Karen High application loan attorney told me I want my grant. If I want my grant, I need to accept or decline the loan. Is it true? Attorney said I want to decline. I just wait 30 days. Yes, that's true. No, never. No, I don't want to talk about. Daryl Martinez. I applied for the sole proprietor on July 13th. Application still processing. And the grant was suspended when I applied. I'll be considered the grant now that it was back. Yes, you sure will. Not only will you be considered, but nobody missed it. Nobody is going to miss that. Yeah, you're not getting it now, but they're reallocating the funds, and everybody that was in that timeline where it said they were missed isn't going to. They're putting it back. You're getting that. It happened before. The EIDL grant ran out of money before, people. And what did they do? They put more money in, so everybody started getting the grant again. Then it ran out again, and everybody's like, "Oh, the grant." It's not. They just need to put the money back, and this time they're putting it back. But maybe, it's going to be so cool. It's looking like they're going to give you the full 10 grand now. How cool will that be? Called a couple times to say you need to wait. What should I do? I'm really losing my business. Please help. Yeah, I mean, get with them. Get on the horn with the senator. Of your state. Get on the horn with. I wish Alicia Gill. Alicia? Are you here? If Alicia's here, if you could talk to Arsenal Gambari. Thanks for all the info. I applied on EIDL. 2 of my businesses got the portal accepted. An amount it shows now processing for the last 2 weeks. Get on the phone, Arsenal. Get on the phone and call them and say, I can't wait any longer. I've been waiting too long. And tap some people on the shoulders because I've been processing for 2 weeks is normal. Mine processed for a month in the beginning when I applied. 30 days. I didn't call nobody. I thought it was a joke, but thanks for the info. I applied EIDL for 2 of my businesses, got the portal, but accepted the amount shows. Now processing last 2 weeks. Called a couple times. They say you need to wait. Should I do? I'm really losing my. Yeah, you should definitely get with somebody on that. You call them if it's that important. And I know senators. You can get with the senator of your state, and get in contact with their secretary and say, hey, can you actually get with the SBA? I need the money. I am really back on rent, back on this, if I don't get it now, I'm going under. Be honest with them. Be genuine with these people because that's what they want. They want the genuine. They're not looking for the people that are out there just trying to get the money And it happens. A lot of people can use the money, but they don't need it so badly. But the people who need it really badly really have to go for it badly. Ask Alicia Gill. She applied 4 times, denied, and got the 5th one by talking to the senator's office and having them doing paper mail even. Mika Maluzzi I did contact them. They say there's no more grant money. There's no more grant money in the pot right now. But it's like there's a big bag of grant money here that they're putting in the pot, but they're just waiting to click the button for all these senators to get together and say, hey, it's time to put it in the pot. So if there is grant money, you just can't get the grant money right now. There's no grant money for those that applied after the 11th, but if you applied before the 11th, it said it was allocated, which means they set it aside for everybody that had applied up to that point. Okay. You have to hustle, laugh out loud. They're still hiring and training people, so every time you call, they're going to get a different person and a different answer. And Candy is right on time with that. Candy Fruge is right on time. This is a new system, new people. You're right. You might get somebody that doesn't even know what they're doing with with your application in front of them, and they don't know what to do. And they're trying their best to do what they can, and they're going to a supervisor. You got 3 supervisors running around a group of 100 people trying to take care of all of us, and they say there's 68,000 people behind right now. Wow. Oh, how would you like to be working for them right now? That would be tough, man. That would be stressful. God bless those people that are behind the lines getting this money for us. And I can't get mad at the employees and the staff because, gosh, they're the ones that are working so hard. And the government is trying their best too. People, this is new. It's not like they had a system and plan for a pandemic to go crazy. And, we got to understand what's going on. And it's tough too with our businesses, I know. Okay, Arsana, for people that got declined and received declined letters for the last days, how can they get the grant? Do they need to reapply? After you get declined, you need to go for reconsideration quickly and ask them to reconsider you. You actually email them with your application number and tell them to reconsider you and tell them why you need to be reconsidered. Don't give them a sob story or you're not going to get it. Give them some new information and some good information about your business and how legit you are. Give them that and then if they give you a reason for being a bad credit, tell them you're getting your credit score up. You can go out in a couple of days, get a credit score up, and bam, you got your loan. So there's the PDC reconsideration at SBA.gov. Email them to that letter. I applied in May, called SBA. This goes DD Wyatt. I applied in May, called SBA, said I want to get my grant money. Did you get that? Dee Dee, did you get your grant money? And Broke Socialite, where's the money? They really drove us in the dirt by not giving us the full grant amount. I know they did, man. And did you see that exchange between Rosen and SBA? Today she was saying exactly that to the chairman of the SBA. She was saying, what made you actually start doing contingencies on the SBA grant? It was supposed to be $10,000 per person. And Carranza was there like, well, we just wanted to make sure there was enough for everybody. And there was enough for everybody. It was made to be enough for everybody, so the money was there. There was enough for everybody the whole time. So now Carranza's kind of got her back to the wall saying, okay, our bad. We shouldn't have put stipulations. We shouldn't have put such high measures for people to get their loans. We shouldn't have did that. I'm sorry. So now you can reapply for more money, and we can get the 10K. We can do all this stuff that you wanted to because there's more than enough, like you guys said there was. And Kendi, if they know your loan officer, if they know who your loan officer, if you have been assigned one yet, they will connect you with them. Yes, that's right. Dee Dee, did you put in did you send in another application? Resubmit? I know, Mika, we all need it now. You can't see it, I know, but it's going to be at least a week. I mean, at least. I'm not going to try to steer you on and give you the show here, but it's going to be a week. But get ready for the 30th. If on the 30th, if you're one of those first people to put an resubmit an application on the 30th, you're going to be one of the first person who says you definitely get that money. And that's when there's more money out, they can give more money because they feel more confident giving more money. When the money starts getting low, it's less confidence and you don't see as much money coming out. Also, if you're 10 to 15 points off, to go to Experience Boost app, enter some simple info, and you can boost your score within minutes. Good info, Candy. I like that information. Candy, thanks for showing up. That is great information for people out there who want to boost their credit scores. Watch Candy Fruch. She is telling you right there how you can do it. I'm gonna copy and paste that into my information. I'm gonna start sharing that with people. Thank you, Candy. That's what we do. We help people. I'm gonna save that. That's good information. That way I can copy and paste it and give it to people. Yeah, Trump said, "Give us the money." Okay, so if I never applied, what's the chances of me getting my grant, or should I just apply for the loan? No, if you apply for the loan, you automatically get the grant. So if you never apply, Doc, go apply right now. Go apply. This money's for you. And if, Doc, there's also something called the PPP loan out there. If you haven't applied for that, go apply. That's it's forgivable loan. 100% for a business owner, small business owners. Doc Graham, so if I never applied, did that? Okay, they said no more money to give. Z said applied before June 11th. Rep said, sorry, no more money. What? Yeah, I would write them or get in touch with their supervisor. You see, that's just wrong. Oh, Didi, was that? I'm sorry, I missed that one. Okay. With bills such as a cell phone, cable, water, insurance, etc., Experian will boost your score within minutes as long as these bills are in your name. Okay, cool. Hopefully, if you got that, how do you boost your Experian score? Did you want that? Here, I'll tell you how to boost your Experian score right there. I'm cheating. I'm using Candy's notes. That's how you boost your. Right, that's for you. For you, Quincy. That's how you boost your score. You are very welcome. Thank you for all you do for us. Thanks again. Cool. Brooke Socialite, business can breathe, money should circulate. Amen to that. That's a good one, Brooke. Broke. I thought it was Brooke. Now it's Broke Socialite. Cool name. All right. When are we going to get the money, the EIDL money? Okay. The second round or the first round? Hopefully you already got the first round. And if you didn't get the first round, on the second, when the second thing goes through, they're going to be pumping it out like they would on a tax. Like it's going to be tax return day for those people that are getting money back. It's going into your accounts. It's going to be great. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, I applied for the grant 2 days ago. Wow, Mike Plays. I think I saw you on here before. 2 days? Yeah, well then you should be good. I mean, sometimes it took me a month just to get my first letter. Mike Plays, my second application because my first one was wrong. Info was wrong. Yeah. That's a good idea. And you might want to call somebody and tell them, or if you don't call, but they might send you a letter saying, oh, we got 2 applications, and you can say, use the second one. Or they might say, we're going to use the one that looks more feasible to get a loan. Free Spirit Sky to answer love relationship coach. I got my $1,000 grant and small loan. The possible $9,000 grant money I might receive is more than my loan. Can I pay the loan back with the grant? Absolutely. You can do whatever you want to with that loan or with that grant. You can do whatever you want to with that grant. If you've got to pay back a credit card or whatever, do it. Yes, absolutely, Free Spirit. Quincy Experian Boost. Trina Tree, I applied after the May 11th. There was no box to check and get the 10,000 grant. We still get the 10 grand. It's not an option. Yeah, if you're a business, the 10 grand was supposed to go to every small business owner. Take that back. Every small business owner. 1 owner per business. If there's like 5 owners per business, it's not going to give you $50,000 in grants. It would give you $10,000 to the highest, whoever owns the majority of the business. But yeah, every business would get that $10,000 that had applied for the EIDL loan. Not just every business in the world. The ones that don't need it didn't apply. All I had was my cell and cable at the time when I did it and boosted my score 13 points immediately. Wow. See, even if you just go back with a reconsideration note, say, hey, boom, my credit score has been higher, and I'm going to get even higher if I need to do and they see you working on that. They're like, okay, well, he's working on it. Let's do this. Let's do this for him. Doc Green Ballpark. What score are they looking for a loan? What site for the PPP loan? All righty, PPP loans. Okay. For the PPP loan, there's different ones. There's Cabbage. There's Blue Vine is very popular. There's Cabbage. The score that they're looking for with the PPP, I have no idea. It's a lot different than EIDL loans because that's I would say they're looking for at least a 600. Or, no, I'm going to, sorry, 550 would be good. But the people that are loaning you the EIDL loan or the PPP loans, that's 100% forgivable. There's a loan application that has basically a real easy loan application, a forgivable loan application that everybody needs to fill out after you spend your PPP money. You got to spend all the money, and then you get to file for the forgiveness. So with this forgiveness, you put down there, and you'll put down how much you made in EIDL grant as well. But it's, if you don't fill out that forgivable loan, these lenders that lent you the money can fill it out for you basically and send it into the government. So it's not like they're going to lose money no matter what. It's a PPP, forgivable loan. If you qualified for it, you're going to get the forgivable loan. It's great. It's so, and the numbers line, it's just a really good loan. Anyway, it's free money. Work and play taxes. Oh, Tiffany, Monique, what's up? Wow, I'm getting too many. I can't answer everybody's questions. It's going too fast now. Work and pay taxes, build your FIQ. Good answer. I applied for 2, loan 6-7, but never got the advance. Phoned zillion times, got many different answers on the advance. Sharon H, you need to send in another reapply. Or actually, wait 7 days, then reapply. Wait 7 days, then reapply. And to those of you who, okay, I got my email today. Congrats, Mike's Play. Trunk Cyan Blood, still nothing for the EIDL. Trunk Cyan Blood, 15K loan. Crazy cool. Nice. EIDL 570 or higher, so try to get 580. They pull your credit, it will drop a few points. Yeah, it drops a couple points on those credit pulls because they're hard pulls. Not too bad. I applied for the loan, got 1,000 grant, but didn't get the loan. So how do I receive 9,000 grant? Do I have to do anything else? Not yet, Ms. Fardy. They should just send it to you. They should automatically send it to all of us that have applied. It kind of like they should be sent to you. However, we'll keep you posted on that to make sure that that's accurate. New Tech is one of the lenders. New Tech, okay, that's great, awesome. Okay, it's going fast. Timothy Moore, EIDL loan got approved on the 11th of July. Haven't seen the money deposited to my account. For information in the portal says funding. Okay, good. Yeah, no, that's good, Timothy. It sounds like you're in the process. It sounds like the wheels are in motion for you. Congratulations. I have applied 7-9 for EIDL loan application process and still can't use the type of loan for only specific things. They're actually even being more flexible now, and that's going to be, it's all going to change. The flexibility on how you spend the loans, it's going to be a lot more open, guys. So spend it on your business. Just spend it on your business, okay? Don't be crazy or doing stupid with it. Spend it on business needs, rent, utility, things that you're, I mean, if you're going out and you blow your money on a flat screen TV, yeah, you might, and you don't pay them back. Especially if you don't pay them back, it's a loan. If you're paying them back, you may never see. They might never even wonder what the heck you spent it on. But be smart. I applied for the loan, got 1,000, but didn't get the loan. How will I receive another 9K? Do I have to do anything else? Already answered that. No, you don't. Not as of yet. I'm confused. What are you speaking about? Tiffany Monique, we are speaking about the new. Okay. Tiffany Monique, I'm going to have to change everything up and put her back on the subject. Tiffany Monique, listen to this, okay? Listen to this. I'm going to put it up on the screen for you. Okay, here it goes. You ready? This is what we're talking about.
There's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular
So they might have a
businesses.
chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're not a very large ag state. We have some, but not as much as others, and so that's hurt us disproportionately.
But I look forward to
Tiffany,
working with the
that's what
office
we're
if there's
talking
a
about.
particular
We were just talking about how they're, now this is for the people out there who need to say, I didn't get enough on my loan. This is what this whole segment is about, and I'm glad you brought that back up to get us back on board. But if you only got $5,000 for a loan and you needed $10,000, next week, she's saying on next week, we are going to be ready to give 68,000 businesses $150,000 each, which means reapplications starting on the 30th are going to be huge. and it's going to be legit. So people are saying, oh, can I reapply? Can I reapply? I am going to say tell everybody out there, when this goes through, and it's looking like it's going to go through along with the 10K package. So say you get the 10K package for the grant, advance, whatever you want to call it. You also maybe want to just shoot them out a loan saying, I want to reapply for my loan. I need more for my loan. Boom. And that's what it's about. Hopefully that answered your question, Tiffany. Candy Fruge says, all this mess in the SBA has put us through, they need to make the EIDL forgivable also. This is a hot mess. Candy Fruge, that could happen. Yeah, I want 50 grand because you made me wait. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Put in your loan office approval, 851, signed all documents. How does it take normally to deposit into account? Oh, cool. Okay, so Kimberly, if you e-signed, it can take anywhere from an hour to 2 weeks. E-sign, the furthest I've seen is 10 days. But congratulations to, who was that again? Okay, so Kimberly, if you e-signed the documents, dang, you did that quick. 7:23 a.m. to create an account. Yeah, wow, you got it quick. You could be getting the money tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm gonna guess. If it happened that fast, then you're like one of those people who got a really good credit score. You have everything. You're just so perfect, aren't you, Kimberly? I'm just kidding. Congratulations. That's awesome. Candy Fruge. So go buy a new car. Yeah, everybody should listen to Candy Fruge with your tax return. Go buy a new car. Actually, no, it's a joke. Don't go do that. But I have had people say, hey, I drive for Uber. My car blew up. What can I do? Well, if I owned a business and my business was Uber and my car blew up, I would buy a new car with my loan. I wouldn't. What can you do? Go tell your lender, oh no, I'm just going to sit at home now and pay my rent until I run out of money. No, I'm going to go get a new car and I'm going to be in business and we're going to keep moving along. Let's move along, people. Let's not stop. The wheels and what they want to do is keep this machine rolling. That's what it's all about. I need the money for brand and promotion. I believe they're making less restrictions on that. I think if your 50% is good on the other stuff, I think you can do. You're not supposed to do promotions yet, but how are you supposed? Yeah, I would be. I don't know. You know your business better than I do, Trunks. I ain't gonna tell you what to do with your money, and the SBA sure ain't gonna tell you what to do with your money. They can say you should do this, but hey, even if you spend on what you're not supposed to do and you have to pay them back a little bit more, at least you made a little bit more, hopefully, or you took accountability. Tiffany Malik, I applied 721 and my 12,500 still says processing. Yeah, wow, that was quick. Tiffany, if that was you and you're applied on 721 and it says processing already, congratulations, that was quick. I have people on here who they haven't got back with me since May. Wow. That's good. Congrats. It says processing. It shouldn't take too long, especially now. Right now, they're really banging these things out. Freeway 100K. Applied Sunday. Got an email from my portal. Verified who I am, except that I was eligible for Sunday night application still on review. Okay. So it's Thursday. Yeah, it can happen. Freeway, my application was under review for 30 days. I applied on the 13th of April. I didn't get an email until the 10th of May. It was like a month. And then it took another 10 days after that. It took 40 days, I like to say, 40 days for mine to actually come into manifestation of actually being money. Can we still get the grant too? Absolutely, Tiffany. The grant's going to come back strong. If I applied for that loan right now, if I was to start all over and I didn't even need the money, I'd apply for the loan and say they offered me a $10,000 loan. I would shoot it down to $1,000. I would take the $1,000 loan. I would get ready to receive the $10,000 grant, and then I would pay off the $10,000 loan and take the $9,000 as my new best friend for the day. You know, and it's a grant too, no strings attached. Love it. Applied Sunday, got the email. We did that. Tiffany, yes, you can still get the grant too. But the thing is with the grant right now, it's out of the picture. It's out, the money's off the shelf, but they're putting the money back on the shelf probably by the end of the month. And that by that time, they're going to start pumping them out. So if you did have a loan application in now, you would be, You would be eligible for that money to shoot to you if they had your bank account information and stuff like that. So yes, you can apply right now, even if you wanted to. Some people are going to wait until the 30th, and it's going to be a big day over there. Boy, they're going to be so busy. Can one person or business apply for PPP and EIDL? Yes, absolutely, Gianna. A lot of people, I have suggested that to a lot of people. I think there's a couple people on here who asked me the same question, who I was really promoting PPP for a long time. Like, hey, man, if you don't do this, you need to do it now, because they had actually put restrictions on PPP where you had like 2 days left to apply for PPP, which then they, of course, had to let it go longer. But yeah, I got my EIDL and then I got my PPP. So it was kind of like money on top of money. And the PPP is 100% forgivable as long as you put the numbers in correctly on your easy form. But yeah, absolutely. Go for the PPP. Everybody out there who hasn't taken the PPP yet, go for it. And also, we found more money for you in the EIDL reapplying for a bigger loan. If you need more money, they didn't give you enough money, remember, next week, she said, it wasn't today. She said next week, they're still getting rid of these ag businesses out of the way, which, you heard about I don't know if you heard about the scams that ag businesses were doing, kind of slowed things down a little bit, but they're getting that out of the way. And once they get that out of the way, she said, we're going to accept applications for resubmitting applications for more money for you. And that's what this whole topic was supposed to be about tonight, because I don't like talking if I ain't got something new and encouraging to tell you. And you know what I noticed? Everybody else is starting to like, I'll watch my video. They'll watch my videos, and really these real popular people are watching my videos, and then they go and put it up like 8 hours later. There's this one dude who does it like clockwork. Every time I put something up, I go look and I get a pop up that he put up the exact same thing, and he's like got 20,000 viewers more than me. It's like crazy. It's like, well, but I'm glad. As long as the people get the information, I would love to be the one feeding it to them, the little guy in the bottom. I want to be that guy. It's less stressful. I'm not, it's crazy. Any more questions by anybody out there about the PPP loan or about the EIDL loan? I hope I got to everybody, and I hope I was able to answer people. I don't like it when I don't get everybody. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I was in the wrong spot. Now I got to the bottom. Okay. Thank you for going live. So just be clear, if we have an application, this is for Tiffany Monique, and right now we have to reapply to get the grant by the end of the month. That's my last question. Okay, she says, thank you for going live. Nope. Oh, thank you, Tiffany, for watching. So just to be clear, if we have an application in right now, we have to reapply to get the grant by the end of the month. That's my last question. No. Well, Tiffany, this is really, you brought up a really good point, Tiffany. I'm going to take a little bit more time with this one because it's kind of a specific. If you didn't get the grant, because here's kind of what she was saying in that part, in that little speech that she gave, is we're going to be taking reapplications, resubmittals for those who didn't get all the money that they could have, which means those that didn't check the box for the grant, or those that could have gotten a bigger portion that didn't. Yeah, you can apply for more money for the loan, but you can also get the grant on top of that. And it would also put you back in line. So what we're doing right here is we're waiting to resubmit for a certain day that's going to come up next week, and we all have to be ready. We all have to be ready for this, people. And I'm thinking that the resubmittals have got to go out. I mean, if you guys can just have it ready on your up on your favorites, save it on your favorites, the page for resubmittal and your information, and have it ready to go. That's all I'm asking is for you guys to be the ones to get it. The people who are here asking these questions are the people who really need the money the most. And but that's what it's very you'll get the grant if you're a business. Businesses that didn't get grant money at all, that didn't check the box, should also get the grant. If you've got a bank account that has a routing number that you've got a loan from, and you were a business and didn't get any grant at all, see, that wasn't what this was about. And that's why Senator Rosen has made that clear. And Cornyn is going in at it right now with Mnuchin, who's like, hey, man, I'm in. I agree. That we do have the money. We have the money for this, and this sounds like a good idea. So, yeah, you will reapply. You'll get the grant, and the reapplication is probably going to be submitted on next week. So yes, get ready for your reapplying. Yeah, hopefully that answers that. Did that answer that for you, Tiffany? I don't know. Hopefully. More money where? More money in the more money where? Caesar, you're asking where money, so you missed the beginning. Okay. I'm going to play it again. This is for Caesar. David, I'm going to play you this piece right here. And if you see somebody, anybody here that's watching sees somebody that has a question that they can answer, feel free to help them out, because I'm going to put something up right now for Caesar and Caesar David. More money where? Okay, I'll just explain to you real quick, Caesar David. More money with a reapplying for more money has just been the door has been opened again by Senator Rosen and the chairman of the SBA. What's her name? Carranza. They just opened a new door. I'll play it for you. It's cool. Here we go. You ready? If you listen carefully to this,
there's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular
They might have a
businesses.
chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in, there's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular
They might have a
businesses.
chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're not a very large ag state. We have some, but not as much as others, and so that's hurt us disproportionately.
But I look forward to working with your office if there's a particular sector.
I look forward to working with you. That was good. Hearing that lady say she looked forward to working with Rosen, and that means that there's 65,000 people out there that are eligible for $155,000 more, but the money is still there for them too. But I don't think most of the people in here are looking for the 150,000. Here we go. We are going for reapply for the loan. She's saying we can reapply, and next week we're going to reapply for more money from the EIDL. So basically, they're kind of reopening up the portal, maybe for more money to be given to you. That is what we're about, David. That's what the whole thing was about. They found more money, and now reapplying is going to be a thing that people are weary about, reapplying for more money. Starting next week, and it's a timing deal. It's a timing thing when this package passes and stuff like that. When things get through, get ready to reapply. Get ready to reapply and resubmit. Okay? Don't be afraid to reapply anymore, because basically they're saying, yeah, you should reapply. There's more money out there. I don't think we gave you enough. The contingencies weren't supposed to be that small. They were supposed to be bigger. We were supposed to give you more the first time. We were supposed to give you the $10K the first time. And here we go, guys. We're going to do it. Now we're going to do it. 11:59. Yeah, I wish they were that consistent, Candy, but I'm sure we're going to... I was declined due to my credit. Marianne Pierre says, I was declined due to my credit. Am I still going to get the grant? I applied April 14th. You should. If you're a business owner, you should still get the grant. Yes. And what you're going to do, Marianne, you can also put in a letter for reconsideration. First off, Marianne, put in a letter for reconsideration. Keep the wheels moving. Don't take no for an answer. And you were declined to your credit. We just had Candy up here. She put in a great information about how you can boost your credit up like immediately. So get your credit boosted up immediately. Reconsider, and don't stop. The first day you decide you're not going to reapply is the first day that you're totally out of the loop, totally out of the mix of getting a loan. Your score drops a little bit when you get hard pulls, but not much. Positive Army, no, you can be a permanent resident too. Good answer, Diana. Thank you. Oh, no, Trunks. I have Chase business account and personal. Thank you for your answer, Tiffany. Trunks, I'm using Chime as well. They're sending me money back. Oh, Kimberly, did you get in trouble for using Chime? Uh-oh. Hello, my Larry Dong. Should I accept my 11K loan? Afghan Brad Pitt, if you need it, I would. Start paying it back next year for 11K. What would you be paying? About $50 a month? Yeah, I'll take 11K. If you don't, just send it to me. I'll pay your loan off after. Send me the 11K. I'll take it. No, I'm just kidding. Candy Fruits. My birthday is July 29th. She said, better be good to me. You better be good to me. That's all I got to be now. Happy birthday, Candy. Happy birthday. Boy, that would be an awesome birthday present, wouldn't it? That would be awesome. What'd you get for your birthday? $10,000. What'd you get? Candy Fruits, Experian Boost. Gianna Lamas. Is the PPP loan only for business with employees? Gianna Lamosa, this goes out to you. It is a business. Every business has an employee, including one which is yourself. You're qualified. It's only for business with employees, but you are considered an employee of your own business. So if you're a business, you qualify. You're only an employee. You're a one employee, but yes, that would be good. If you have more employees, they'll give you more money. But if you're one, hey, you can get paid. Kimberly, I don't know because Real Def. So we will get our remaining 10K grant. That is kind of what it's looking like. I'm not going to say 100% yes because the government's never 100% yes, but that's pretty much what it's looking like. Yes, it looks that way. Dang, it's going so fast. Okay, just Julie's back. Still no email to reopen the portal. I'm really reconsidering reapplying. I can't get my answers. Not true. What do you think? Not sure. I would. Right now, they're reapplying. Right now, Julie, if you just got here, I don't know. Did you do reconsiderations? Julie, did you do reconsideration or what? Did you call that number? I was just wondering if just Julie called that number. I gave you that number, didn't I, Julie? No email to reopen the portal. And you're a month in on this, I think, aren't you? No, Mr. Howard, 3 days. You're not too late for nothing, Tan. You're definitely not too late for nothing. You didn't call that number I gave you, Julie? Did I give you Debbie's number? I put that up earlier. I can't put it up right now. There's too many people on. But I'll get it to you later. Yes, call. It's supposed to reopen portal. And they didn't reopen the portal? She didn't reopen the portal yet? Huh. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, people like and subscribe. Okay, well, you know what? Let me give her a call tomorrow. I'm going to call her tomorrow, Julie, and see what's going on. I'll just use you as I'll just tell her you're just Julie. Is that your name, Julie? I can use you as Julie. Tina Turner. Yep, that was Tina Turner. Good answer, Tamika. You hit the nail on the head. Still waiting on reconsider. How long does it take? For reconsideration, it can take up to usually pretty quick. I'd say 3 or 4 days is the normal. Okay, then I'll talk to her. We'll see how it goes. Dang, yeah, you've been waiting a long time. We'll see how that goes, Julie. Let me write that down. Hold on a second, people. Hey, just Julie, do me a favor and leave me a comment in the box down below. Leave me a comment down there. I would message you a little bit later. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Marbitan. So are they bringing back the EIDL grant back again? Supposedly, yes. That's the big news right now. The grant coming back at 10K. If you only got 1K, you'll get 9 more. If you only got 5K, you get 5 more. That's what was supposed to happen. Well, it's going to be a good day. And we're praying for that. Let's pray for that all together. Thank you. Signed my documents tonight, but they were saying the grant is a maybe. But hey, we're moving. Good job, Kenny Wayne. Cool. Congrats. The grant should come your way. Yeah, right now you're like in that gray area of the grant, but don't worry, you're going to get it. If you're a business, they're going to end up pumping you out a check. Get ready. Didn't even have to speak to the 2-tier. That's cool. That's good news. Was granted 150K but declined the processing, and it was informed to await to reply the email for details. Until now, no response. What should I do? But I declined the processing. I was informed I would have to wait to reply to email for details. Until now, no response. What should I do? If you declined it, then you don't have to do anything. You mean it declined you, or you declined it? That's for Donald Jackson. Donald Jackson, you declined the loan, or it declined you? Sean CS, you just have to wait. You have to wait. It's kind of like you got a $1,000 loan grant already once, so they know where to put the $9,000. Thank you. Tisha Taylor, how's it going? DJB, no score. Donald, I was granted 150K but declined it. The processing, and I was informed to wait to reply email details. Now no response. What should I do? Did you decline it, or did they decline you? They declined me. Oh, okay. Did you send in a reconsideration letter yet? And if they give you if they decline you, they usually give you a reason. You need to send an email to them with your application number on it and ask them to reconsider immediately. There's the email that you send them. You just send them your application number and respond to them and say, look, I understand. Say your credit score was too small or whatever they decided. Explain to them the opposite of what they decided and just give them the inside scoop. And you should be on your way to the process of, regaining your status to get that loan back. Oh, 660 score was approved. Gianna Lamassa, does the EIDL loan has grants as well? I have confirmed the amount, but still in processing. Will the amount confirmed include the grants? Yes. The grants come kind of like when I clicked for my loan, I forgot about my grant, but it came with my loan as an extra $1,000. So it's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Some people say they get it earlier. Some people say they get it later. I got mine the exact same day. Do you know what business are still being pushed in front? Agriculture businesses are taken care of this week. Everything else is going to be on the 30th. They're going to be sending them out like crazy. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. Donald Jackson, you need to write that reconsideration letter right now. Launder tax, I didn't attach proof of higher credit score in my reconsideration. What do you think? Hey, if you're going to just tell them at least, hey, check Experian again. I update my credit score. It should be better now. And let them know you're working on things. Things are improving, and you just need to get that loan. E-sign gray for 3 weeks. Wow, I've never seen the e-sign gray for 3 weeks. I've seen it gray for like a week and a half. The e-sign, when it's gray and you can't click that button because it's gray, a lot of people in here know how that gray button is, and they can't get you in. Teresa, you need to see, do you have a loan advisor or somebody you can call up and tell them that it's still gray? That's unusual. W-2 still, Tristan, if you're a W-2, you still do jobs, hours, and days, your ways as an independent contractor, sole proprietor. There's many people who work as W-2s, do side jobs as sole proprietor. Huh. That's a good question. I have another friend of mine who has a W-2, and he's applying. Saint Gang, new here. Laughed hard at one of your vids. Is this a separate bill that might pass next week? People like you are true Americans, real role models. Thank you. You make more. I told you so. vids. Yeah, you like that? I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Well, I did. I've been saying it for like the last 3 weeks, and people have been tripping out or since it started. Okay, here's the deal. Saint, yeah, okay, Saint Gang. I'm gonna put this up for you. I'm not gonna put it up. But what it is now, are they saying next week, if you applied for a loan and you say you got a loan already from EIDL, starting next week, they're taking reapplications to give you a higher loan. So if you reapply next week, after the ag loans are all done and they're finishing with that, they have problems or frauds or whatever, but they're sweeping some stuff up. Next week, you're going to be able to reapply for more money on the EIDL loan. And that's what I made this thing about. And I'm going to put the video up to let you guys hear it so that you know that I don't just talk. I like using their words against them because politicians, when they say something,
There's
it's kind of in
another
stone.
loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier,
If you're in need of greater
there are
funds,
individuals
you
that
see?
miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular businesses.
Yeah, hear that?
Yes, yes. And so we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
Thank you. We
You're
really
welcome.
Did
we're
you hear
not
that?
a very
Okay, there we go.
large ag state. We have
That's-
some, but
that
not,
was the
not as much as others.
5
and so
hours I
that's hurt
watched
us,
just to get this
But I look forward
5
to working with
seconds
your
of
office if
video
there's a particular
where she's saying there's people that applied for so much and so much and so much. And this is a good news for who was that was just asking me that question up there? Jackson, was it? I forget. About $150,000. She said there's 65,000 people at $150,000 loans that we can actually hook up right now. That we have money right now. And the new bill is going to get passed with another $100 billion, along with the $80 billion for the EIDL grants, 10Ks. So right now, if we wait on the cusp of it, next week, guys, get ready to reapply. Get ready to reapply. It's going to be good. I'm reapplying next week. And asking for more money. And maybe I'll do a little video on how to get things ready and prepared for reapplying. Because nobody else is going to do that. I'm probably the only one in the world who caught that 55 seconds of video. Anyway, yeah, everybody, thanks for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Kimberly Edmond, no, I didn't. Saw where the chime sent money back possible. Okay, that's a different one. Glenda Sneed, what if you received a loan, but it was not issued the grant? Then you need to send them a letter or call them up and say, I need you to check my box and give me my money for my grant. You need to light up the phones. People need to light up the phones with this. That I also did a video, if anybody wants to go out there, check the status of my loan, and it has a couple different ways and different areas, different loophole numbers to call to get into certain places quicker. But yeah, it looks like this 10K thing for everybody could be happening. And also, if you can be ready to reapply around the same time, you can also get the EIDL money, which I honestly think in the future may be forgiven with a politician in need of votes or something like that. So hopefully, Tommy called and said I should be signing anytime now. Cool. Good job, Tommy T. Way to go. More likes for him. Please, taking the time to answer personally. Yeah, you don't have to campaign for me, Dan. It's cool. I'm just trying to help. That's all. You can like me or hate me. I'm just trying to help you guys out and get some things done. I can replay that for you if you guys think I should play. If you didn't hear it, I wanted to be sure to catch you live. Midwest, what's up? Hey, Midwest Vibes, how's it going? I have a number for the switchboard. Can I post it here? Candy, if you want to post that number for the switchboard here, go for it. I'll approve it. Midwest, if it'll help get these people further where they need to be, where they're looking like they want to go, for sure, man. I'm tired of people coming here have watched stimulus packages all day and ain't got nowhere. Midwest Vibes, I want to be sure to catch live you and receive your approval email. Email since then I would have updated. Came in at 1 p.m. today. Yes, you did it. Way to go, Midwest. Congrats. Sweet. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. That's cool. Wow, that's what it's about. That's what I love seeing. That's why I do this. On EIDL Advance app, did you state that your employees have to work 40 hours? No. No. You just have to have an employee. You just have to have them on payroll. Aaron, I got 5,500. Way to go, 5,500. Aaron, you're Charlotte. Listen to me. In a week from now, you can apply for more than that 5,500 and get a bigger loan if you want. Tommy T, so I'm guessing you've seen I'm approved. Yes? Yes. Yes, Arsalan, you can get more, but don't do it yet. Yeah, wait till next week. How do I show? Okay, Candy. I am going. What is that number to, Candy? That's the number to the switchboard of the. Oh, they're going to really love you, aren't they, down there? Guys, Candy just put up a number to the switchboard, I guess, at the SBA. So whoever wants to get in line or cut in line from the SBA, you might want to take that number down. I'm going to actually copy that number down from my notes, and I'll post it too. That's the switchboard to the SBA. And also, Just Julie, if you're seeing that number there, Just Julie, you might want to check that one out. Candy, ask them who your loan officer is, and they will direct you to them. Sweet. Information highway right here. And we just ran into Candy, who gives a lot of good information here. She's also given some really good information on that Experian Credit Boost. For those of you who, yeah, sure, Aaron, I'll show you a video. Absolutely. I'm going to show Aaron the video to what we were talking about as far as new money is going to be reapplied for.
There's another loan option that they can consider if they're in need of greater funds. At this time, as I mentioned earlier, there are individuals that miscalculated their operating costs from 6 months to 3 months. We're revisiting those particular
So they might have a
businesses.
chance to
Yes,
reapply.
yes. And so
Reapply.
we have about 65,000 of those that we're reconciling, so that if they needed up to 150,000, we have it available to them. And as of next week, we'll be taking in new applicants as well, the non-ags.
Thank you.
Next week, they will be taking in new applicants as well, non-ags. If you're agriculture, get it in now, but next week they're going to be
But I
taking
look forward
in
to working
new
with your
applicants
office if
that
there's
have
a
already
particular
applied
sec-
to give you more money. That's what I'm talking about, Aaron. No, that's not grant. That is a loan. The grant is already going to be coming with the other one. Okay, Gianna Lamassa said, I use a personal account for EIDL loan. Will this be a problem? No, it won't. I used a personal for my account, so you should be good. I was. They didn't have no problem with my personal account, so hopefully that helps. Linda Lagar, if someone applied already, received a grant for $10K, would they need to reapply? No, they wouldn't need to reapply, but they could. Starting next week, there's going to be a lot of, I'm reapplying next week just because we can, and she's kind of promoting that, saying we didn't disperse the money right the first time, reapply, and we might just give you more. Okay, I'm going to give it a shot. Candy Fruits, yes, just ask them who your loan officer is, and they will tell you who are and redirect them to you, and tell them you have not been assigned a loan officer yet, if you haven't been. Candy Fruits, assigned an officer yet, keep calling her every day. They will put you through. Amen. Keep calling. That's the thing. Persistency here is going to get you the money. Persistency here is going to get you that loan. It's going to get you that grant. It's going to get you that thing that we really need, which is money. Awesome. Good answer, Candy. Your log, I applied July 13th. I'm eligible for 5,000 process. Can I receive the grant? Absolutely. Log, if you're getting the loan, you're automatically eligible for the grant. You should get the grant. Sometimes grants come later. Sometimes you get the grant first and $1,000. And I got a $1,000 loan. No, you didn't. You probably got a grant. But anyway, but yes, you are sure. You can receive the grant, Luke, for sure. And if you don't receive the grant, here's another thing. If everybody's out there listening, next week, here's I want to get this to you, everybody here. What they're saying, if you haven't received the grant either, another good reason to reapply is for the grant. I haven't got my grant yet, and she's saying, well, we can allocate this money for those that are going to reapply. So next week, when this new statute hits, when this bill hits, reapply. And make sure you put in the comment, I want my grant money. I want my grant money. I'm an employee. I have a business. I want my grant money. There might not be a box to check there, but there is a big little thing on the bottom where you can write comments and extra concerns. Always write on the bottom, I want my grant money. You need to put that in there, have it written down that you get your grant money. So remember that the reapplication is going to be next week. And for those that are concerned about, hey, maybe they're not going to send me my loan. I don't trust them to send me my extra $5K or whatever, $9K or whatever I'm supposed to get. I'm going to reapply. I'm going to reapply for a $1,000 loan, even though I probably don't need it. I'm going to take the $1,000, in turn, hopefully, with that, write down, I want my EIDL grant. And that's part of it that you're going to be shown. Okay, how do I get your email? Okay, you guys, I was asked to update my banking information last month and haven't heard anything back. Usually, if they ask you to update your banking information, Walker Johnson, this is for you. That's usually because they're looking for a place to put money. You might want to get in contact with somebody. You might want to call that number that was just put up there. Did I write that down? This is for SS Walker Johnson. Here's a number for you that that Candy had just given everybody, and that should get you there faster. My loan application is still frozen in processing June since 13th. I'm getting really anxious. Still frozen on processing since July 13th. Yeah, I don't think that's 10 days. You shouldn't be too anxious. There's people that wait a lot longer than that. And it really, application says processing. It's frozen. Yeah, it is. They freeze everybody's. Nobody can go back into the portal. Anybody can touch their stuff. And sometimes I couldn't touch mine for a month. I let it go. But yeah, I can understand why you're anxious, but you're just one of those people who have to wait longer than others, James. I was too. It sucks, I know. Sorry, boss. Praying for you. Get James through. Okay. James, mine too. See, Backbenchers is waiting too. Yep. Okay, here we go. I call and Cynthia says, Trunks, I'm not a scam. I have a credit card repair business. Thank you, Cynthia. If you have any information that you can give these people, that would be great. We appreciate you here. Thanks for showing up. Daniela Lopez, I call every day and nothing. They are telling me that it's processing. It's been like that for the past 4 weeks. Wow. Mine took a month. No, mine took 4 weeks, 28 days. Once again, there are places you can go to check the status of your loan as well on that website. I put it up in one of my other videos. I don't have it right now, but Candy, put that number up again for people. Man, Candy, you're getting liberal with your number. You're getting liberal with that one. 817-868-2300. 868-2300. 868-2300. That's going to be a really popular number. Whoever is at the switchboard tomorrow, after Candy gave all these people the switchboard number, they're going to be like, if that's the way I don't think they do the switchboard like that anymore. No, that was back in like the 1800s. Anyway. Okay, I already had a $150K loan. Can I still apply for more? Thank you. You should be able to. Yes. Kit Tang. Yes. That's next week, though. You can't do it right now. You got to wait till next week. Look at that. People are getting information. People are moving their lives forward right now. They're even helping each other out on this chat. A beautiful thing. Thank you so much for all your information, Candy. You're definitely a victorious find. Thank you. Patrick Brown, I'm in recon. Should I wait until this brand new bill passed due? I got $2,000 advance and want the rest. What do you think? I would. Patrick Brown, I would wait. I would see what happens when we're going to go to this next week. Thank you for your service. I got $2,000 advance and want the rest. I don't blame you. Hold on. Yeah, I would wait till next week. Absolutely. That's the date. That's the date. It's going to be next week. That came right out of her mouth. next week when they get rid of the ags. Because right now, if you do it, you're going to be in a pile of things in front of an ag. But on this day, when it comes, it's going to be good, guys. It's going to be good. And when your reapplication goes in, application have numbers, and they go to the top of lists. But when they're all saying, okay, guys, it's just ag time right now, you're going to be kind of looked over. It's a bad timing. Anyway, hope that helps, Patrick. But yeah, I'd wait till next week. I'd wait till till the ags are taken care of. No one mentioned Canty Fruits. I'd see the same thing when I hand out that private numbers. Don't mention my name. Don't tell them you know me. Look in Facebook and join my 750 to 850 club. Thank you, Cynthia. Join Cynthia's 750 to 850 club. Bam. Okay. Happy birthday early. You are very welcome. I love it. Awesome. Trunks, thank you very much. Everybody moving along tonight. Everybody getting the information they need. Hopefully you are, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help people. I have not received anything in my portal. Daniela Lopez. Did you get that number, Daniela, that Candy just put up there? I can't believe it's been great for that long. Wow. Yeah, that's a long time. You need to start calling some people for sure, even if you got to wait on the phone a little bit longer. But did you get that number Candy put up there, Daniela? You need to check that number out. Lopez. That was going to Lopez. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of small business owners out there, and 65,000 of them right now are eligible for $150,000. So we might want to get in on that. And there's so much more money than that to go around, so it's cool. People to have the business going on and aren't but licensed, they'll be excluded. People that own businesses going on but aren't licensed, will they be excluded? Their own businesses but aren't licensed. If you're a sole proprietor, if you file taxes, you're not excluded. Gig workers, yes, you're not excluded. Gig workers can qualify. You're eligible, sure. Go put in an application now. You don't even have to wait to put in your application because you haven't put one in yet. Go put one in, Paul. You got this. You'll make some money. And also, Paul, if you haven't filed for PPP loan, go file for a PPP loan. It's 100% forgivable for gig workers too. Because I'm a musician and I'm not a gig worker, I guess, but if I was, I'd be wanting the money and I'd be getting it. Kwella Tech. Hey, I applied for my loan 2 weeks ago. Yesterday, application has been saying it's processed since Friday the 9th. Yeah, you can be in processing for a while. But once again, we're doing the 817-886-82300. That's the number. Try that number tomorrow, people. Light it up. And maybe you can get your questions, answers, concerns, and problems taken care of even a little bit earlier than having to watch this elongated video that's been on for an hour and a half. I've been on for an hour and a half, so I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I do not want to waste anybody's time. I hope I'm not wasting your time right now. Is there any more information anybody needs? I don't want to be a revolving record here. Go Bucks. Go Bucks. We got the GOAT. We got the GOAT. Amen. All right. So when they're actually going to allow us to apply for EIDL grant for 10K, if you already applied, if you applied for an EIDL loan, you should be getting. You don't have to reapply for the grant. It should come kind of like a direct deposit into your bank, into that account. They were supposed to give it to us already. So to have to reapply for something we should have already gotten wouldn't make much sense. But if we do have to reapply, we're going to be ready for it, and it would probably be next week. Okay. I have yet to apply for an EIDL grant, just a PPP loan. Okay, yeah, no. Then JD Reels, you need to go apply for the EIDL loan right now. Right now. Right now. Go get it. Go get it, JD Reels. Go get it. Yes, I did, but I have not received any access to the portal. Yeah. As long as you still have a portal. If you have a portal and it's been that long, I mean, it's kind of it's not a good sign that you've been waiting so long. I don't mean it like that, but it's kind of like there's somebody there that needs to push the button through. They need to open it. That's all they need to do is you're there. You're right on the cusp of it. Did your paperwork get lost? I would call them up and say, is my paperwork lost? I mean, it's been a while and the portal's still open. Haven't gotten a denial, which is amazing. That means you're not going to be denied. But you need to call them up and say, okay, let's get to the bottom of this. Where's it at? Call them up. Use that number that Candy had put there. Try that one first. Ken Young Park, my 30-day loan decline date is the 26th, but I haven't gotten my 1K yet. Will 1K start processing after? Yes. Yes, Ken Young Park. That's what's going to happen. You'll it's the 26th. It will decline that, and you will, as long as you have given them your bank information, it will send you the grant. Yes, that's how that works. A lot of people just got to wait it out. Wait till their decline date ends, and yeah, you have 30 days to accept it. If you don't accept it, you get the grant, but not the loan. That's the way the loan officers are telling people to do it, which is weird. They should just have a decline button. I decline it. Boom, send me my grant. Okay, let's long hauling a freight. I know, right? I know. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, you're right. Saint Gang brings up a good example down there. Saint Gang says, careful with your PPP if you're getting PUA or UI or PUAC. Yeah, you cannot be collecting unemployment and get EIDL loans or PPP loans. If you do, you could be in trouble. Bad boy, bad girl. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to go to the back of the line. You're going to go in timeout. Yeah, because if your PPP is so that you don't have to collect unemployment. It's like one or the other. Do you want the PPP? Do you want the unemployment? If you're a small business, you just would like to get the cash so you can keep your business running. That's what these things are for. Yeah, good job, Candy. I would delete it too. I would have deleted I usually put it up and then delete it like in moments. Like, here you go. I'm giving this to you only. And then the 50 people watching later say, hey, where'd that number go? But I've had some good responses on the numbers. Daniel, I got 1K. Will they automatically give me yeah, I need to just make a video for that. But yeah, if you got the 1K, you'll automatically get the 9K. But we're going to be ready to reapply if the moment arises and we need to. I called the number you gave. They wanted a new email. I just gave it to them. Still nothing. It started just because they said I have multiple apps. I did receive the grant. Never deny me. Just said multiple apps. Right. Just Julie, multiple apps. That's right. Okay. Right. And when you put multiple apps up, one of them is supposed to go away. One of them is supposed to, they're supposed to pull one off the board. That's it. They're supposed to pull one off the board, and then you should be fine. Dang. Okay. Dang, someone's going up quick there. Nothing started because we had multiple apps. Right. I did receive the grant. That's good. They never denied me. Just said multiple apps. Okay. So you need to make that call. You need to get a call. Okay. Just Julie, if you got the number that Candy put up there. Hold on a second. I'm going to call mine person tomorrow and see. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm going to cheat here. Everybody that's watching, you got to close your eyes for a minute. What I'm going to do here is for Julie. Hold on. Okay. Oh boy, he's going to hate me. Okay, I don't get this one out often. James Rudin. Bam. I wouldn't doubt if this guy ends up shutting his phone off. But we'll see. Hold on. I'm going to give you this number here. Just Julie? Are you watching? Okay. Get that number. There. Boom. Okay, I'm going to delete this number like in 5 seconds. It is a loan attorney that works for the SBA, an attorney advisor, works for the SBA. May be able to get some answers for you quickly. They did, but I just can't get in. Okay, St. Gang, you can get the EIDL loan, but because there's no Julie, yes. Okay. Okay. Can you use Cash App for the grant money? I wouldn't suggest you using Cash App for the grant money, Lisa, But I have heard people say I use Cash App for the grant money, and it works because grant money is not a loan. It's not going through a lender, so it's a lot more lenient. So with that said, I don't trust the Cash App because a lot of people say I got the money in, and they took the money back out and they canceled my app, and I don't know where the money is. So I'm not going to say use Cash App. I would never suggest that. Absolutely. GS percentage T says you're telling those who haven't applied for EIDL to do it now, but there's no option to be considered for a grant when you apply right now. Should we wait until the checkbox is back or what? No. If you haven't applied for an EIDL loan and you need that EIDL loan and they're coming back with the EIDL grants, if you didn't get the grant to begin with, they're not going to skip the people. Do you really think they're going to skip the people and say you don't get it because you applied in the wrong time zone? You're going to get the grant. That's the thing what they're saying with this when the new EIDL grant comes out. Here's the key, gate GS percentage T. The key is that they're saying that everybody that was denied, or say you only had 5 people and you got $5,000 for your loan, you were supposed to get $10,000 because you have a business. The only qualification is that you have a business. So if you're not getting a grant right now, but just like those people in the back only got a small amount, it's just like you didn't get any amount. There's still $10,000 that has to be allocated for your business. So you can apply now or you can apply later, whatever you want to do. But I would apply now. I would take the money while it's there for sure, 100%. You go get that loan. And that grant, when it comes around, you'll get that. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. If my EIDL still in processing and I apply for PPP, would that create a duplicate application? Or PPP and EIDL are, no, they're totally separate. No, they're totally separate. Yeah, you're safe. No, that's absolutely good. You can actually put in more than one PPP application at a time. You only can accept one. You're only allowed to accept one of them, but you can apply it for Blue Vine, Cabbage, Fundera, Fundbox, all those. You can apply for all of them. Only accept one. And you might even want to let on the application know, PPP, oh, I've also applied here. And it might give them a push to, hey, get with her. I'd rather give her the loan than them make money from her. Or, so came in late. You cannot both EIDL loan and unemployment, right? That's correct, Roberto. You cannot do the EIDL and unemployment. You can't do PPP with unemployment either. You'll have to either get a job or quit collecting unemployment and then go for EIDL. That's how that works because they're supposed to offset each other. You either are unemployed. EIDL and PPP are for businesses. And if your business is running, you can't be running a business if you're not there working. So it doesn't make any sense. Wow, Lisa Sims has been waiting since June 12th. I would definitely call some numbers that you might have seen on here tonight. Thanks, dude. GS percentage. Thanks, dude. Haven't submitted because I didn't see that advance box. I would. I would. You see, the grant it did go away. It disappeared. But I was trying to tell everybody, hey, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. And all these naysayers are out there saying, oh, the grant's gone. No. Dude, it's coming back. It went away before, and it came back. So, anyway, I only received $1K for the grant. Yeah, T. Richardson, you got $1K for the grant because you got an employee, which is probably yourself. That's what I got. Candy Fruits, you can get EIDL and unemployment, not PEP and unemployment. No, EIDL is to pay for unemployment. I would not do that. I also have another entity that applied for EIDL, got emails from SBAs, sent the P stating that I would get an advance of 7 days and never happened. What do you think? What? I would get my advance in 7 to 10 days. Patrick Brown, I also have another entity that I applied for EIDL. Got emails from SBAs. Cynthia P stating that I would get my advance in 7 to 10 days. That never happened. What do you think on this one? Who's Cynthia P? I don't know who Cynthia P is. You've been resourceful. Subscribe for life. Thank you, Tamika Minor. Good night. Praying for everyone and get what we are asking and needing in their business to be successful. Praying for increase for you all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How long does it take to hit? Daniela, was I trying to say is I haven't received any portal? Oh. You haven't even gotten a portal? You might want to reapply, Daniela. If you haven't even gotten a portal, It could take anywhere from 2 days to a day. Actually, whoop off white. It could take anywhere from a day to 40 days. It took mine 40 days. Are you sure about that, Candy? I don't know. I've heard really bad stories about that. I'll have to double check that. Still in the processing. FGAD Brad Pitt EIDL loan. Can I still deny by not signing it? Sure. They're not going to force you to take the money, for sure. I already signed up and got approved. I got $1,000 and I'm going to get more. Am I getting $9,000 more? If the SBA grant comes through, you are, and it's looking like it's going to. All right, 100%? No. 99%? Kinda. Yeah, that's what things are looking like. Veronica, thanks, Candy. JD Real, it's like forgivable money off the EIDL grant and not 3-point favorable money. I just want the forgivable money off the EIDL grant. You want the advance, not the 3.75. Is there any way I can just apply for one? Well, no, I think you got to apply for the loan and decline the loan or accept the loan to get the grant. It's got to show that your business is kind of in need of something, that you're willing to, put an olive branch out there. They have said if you're going to lower the 1%, yeah, they might take it to the 1%. That's the first catch. I think they're going to honestly get rid of it within the next few years. But yeah, they are going to bring it down to 1%. I believe that's going to happen pretty quick too. The EIDL paperwork said we were supposed to get 10K and never got any emails. Wow. Okay. Crazy. SBA representatives on Jovita Carranza email that I received. Ooh, really? Patrick Brown, SBA representative on Jovita. Yeah, I'm sure that was really good news on Jovita Carranza. I just showed the video of Jovita Carranza, and what she's saying? She's saying it looks like you guys can reapply next week because they didn't spend the money the right way. Now we're going to be able to go back and get more money. That's awesome. I'm just looking at, I'm good. Just signed today for the 16K. Way to go, big whoop off white. Way to go. Congrats. When do you think the 9K will start hitting people's accounts? Well, here they say it's going to hit within 3 days after they sign. I don't think that's going to happen. You know how it goes. Well, I want it done in 3 days, and then the other side says we can't do it in 3 days. Well, we can do it in 2 weeks. Well, let's meet in the middle. We'll do it in 7 days. By the end of the week, everybody should have their money. But it's kind of like everybody's already in the system that's going to get this money. The money is going to be clicked like, okay, it's going to go out to the business owners. It's kind of like they've already got everybody's bank account numbers. They know where to send the money. They know who didn't get the full 10,000. It's not going to be hard for them to do that. So they could do it in 3 days. It's possible, but will they? It's the government. Do they ever do anything fast? Not like this usually. No, not when they're making stuff up as they go along. Okay, do you think you'll get the loan, receive the grant? Zachary Coleman Gill. Oh, Goldman Gill. I answered that for Coleman Gill. Do you know when the bill will pass? No, we're looking at like it's going to happen kind of like with the stimulus package timing. It's going to be like in early August. Are you going to live again tomorrow? Probably, yeah, Candy. Probably tomorrow night. If something new comes up, I will. I'll be here. Probably around 9 o'clock in Florida time. I'm in Florida, so it might be a different time somewhere else. Our application process with the processor, but never have received any portal. Daniela, did you get those numbers? Call tomorrow. Make some calls because that's just a little bit too long. I'm mad. That makes me upset for you. Mr. Rosa, I'm going to show that. Mr. Rosa said, if I get the 9K, I'll donate a few hundred to your channel so you can do giveaways. Thank you. No, you're good, man. I'm good. I don't need any money. I'm good. I did get the number. Good. Okay, cool. That's good, Jamie. Use that number. We put these numbers up here that you're not going to find online. Okay, cool, Candy. I'm in Louisiana. I'll be looking for y'all round 8. Good night, everyone. Good night, Candy. Yeah, I'm going to call tonight, too. One more time with that number that Candy had? Sure. Let's see if I can find it. I stole that number from her. Oh, no. What the heck? I don't know where it went. I don't know where'd it go? Jaquita, your loan was approved. Congratulations. Yay. I need to get like a clapping machine. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go, man. I got the portal, accepted offer, 15K. It's been 3 weeks, nothing. You opened the portal, accepted a 15K offer. Did you e-sign? Hey, Candy. Sorry, I didn't mean to tease you on that, but can you throw your number up there? Daniela didn't get that number. Unless I can find it. I took it down, I thought, but maybe I didn't. Because I really would like to see her get a little bit closer than where she's at, because it seems like her paperwork was lost. She's ready to get the money, but it's like the money's on the edge of the table and nobody's there to push it off the side for her. Yes, Francesca, you can apply. Okay. Thank you, Candy. I'll delete that like shortly. Let me know when you get that. Let me know when you get that, Daniela. Get that number. Way to go, Jaquita. That's so cool, man. That's so awesome. Way to go. Another one. Dun, 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 dun. Another one gets 30 years. It's a good 30 years. Yes, Francesca, you can still apply. If you do apply, you'll be eligible for the 10K once they pass it in the bill. Now that's if the 99% happens. So yes, it will happen, and it will be for eligible businesses, which is you. Yes, that's what everybody's hoping for. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and delete that now, that number. Is that cool? Can I delete it now? Danielle, you're probably going to... I'm going to go ahead and delete that number. Candy Fruge? There. Okay, I delete that number. You want to call them up and say, I forgot to check the box. You want to send in a reconsideration letter saying, I forgot to check the box. I need my grant money. You weren't even, the box wasn't even supposed to be there. That's what gets me too. That's what gets me, is the box wasn't even supposed to be there. And that's what they were she's trying to explain to the chair lady, Ochita Carranza, whatever her name is. The box wasn't supposed to be there. It wasn't an option. It wasn't a contingency that was supposed to be there, and they put it there. They put it in the box saying you have to check this box if you want the grant for your employees. It wasn't supposed to be like that at all. That's not what the bill was passed for them to do. And that's what the senators and everybody's saying. Why did it go this way? Why did these people not get it? It's frustrating that these people were supposed to sign up for this and get the 10K to alleviate the problems. And the lady's like, well, and Carranza said, well, we had to make sure that everybody got a little piece of the pie. We didn't know that there was going to be enough money. And there was more than enough money. Not only is there more than enough money, they put in another $180 billion. Come on. So yeah, you should get the grant. If you're a business, you should get the 10K, the full 10K. Oh, I got the loan. Will I still get the grant? I was in before it shut down. It doesn't matter if you were in or out or anything before you were shut down. Everybody's going to be getting the grant. When this passes, everybody's going to get the grant that they were supposed to get to begin with. That's the best part of this all. But yes, Timothy. Hey, Timothy, what's up? Thanks for all update information. It's truly a blessing that you're taking time out of your life to help us all. Speak blessings over you. Thank you, Timothy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Blessings over you too as well, bro. Peace out. Get rich. They gave us the grant. You will get the rest. Yes. Basically, if they gave you the grant, you will get the rest. And here's the thing, is the people who are saying, I didn't get the grant. I didn't get the grant. And that's another thing the senators are saying. Why was there a box there? Why didn't they get the grant to begin with? They shouldn't. It's not even a question. We were signing up. People were signing up for a grant. They weren't signing up for a loan to begin with. And they made all these moves to get loaners out there and stuff like that. They're like, you were supposed to give the money to them. Why didn't you? And they're, oh, well, we didn't know there'd be enough. Well, there's enough. Okay, we'll do it. Okay. Hopefully that helps a lot of people. Do I have to do anything for the rest of the rent money, or does it go into my account automatically? Oh, you mean yeah, it should go in there automatically, but stay tuned. We're going to be paying very close eyes on this come next week. We're going to have very close eyes on it. If we have to do anything that specific day, I will put up a video saying, everybody have your papers ready and let's submit now. And we will stay in tune in that area with this channel. I applied for the grant, denied loan in May, applied for PUA in July. If bill passes for $9,000, I might have returned the $9,000. Oh, that's a good question. I'd return it if the bill passes. If I applied, got the grant, denied the loan in May, applied for PUA in July. Oh, I see what you're saying. May and July came around. Okay, and no, I mean, if you got the grant and the grant is for if you got it in May and June, July, you spent all your money on the grant for your business. I don't think you're going to have to. You got a grant. You don't have to return a grant. If you got the loan, you may have to pay the loan back, but you shouldn't have to return a grant, Joe. No, you're good. You're fine. You're cool. I was approved for the loan and was waiting for the final step. If you did take a loan, Jay, you got to pay the loan off. 30-year thing, that they gave you. Cameron Rich, I was approved for the loan, but was waiting for the final step to sign. Then signed yesterday. All of a sudden it says declined. Never received the reason why. Well, okay, yeah. You didn't e-sign. And the only other way I've seen that happen, Cameron, is if you were using like a Cash App. And Cash Apps, I've seen things come back decline. They don't even have a business bank account to put the loan in, Cameron. Okay. Thanks, Quez. Thumbs up to you, brother. Paul Quick says, do you have anything for the rest of the rent money, or does that go into my account automatically? Grant, yeah, automatically. It should go automatically. I can't see the number. What number? Oh, no. The number you put up for, what's her name, probably. I don't. Okay. And that was Dawn's extension. That was her name, huh? Okay. Hold on one second. Let me check this for a second. I cannot believe you did that, Candy. I cannot believe you just gave the extension to Dawn's number like that. How rude. How rude. Like Zsa Zsa Binks would say. Okay, let's see what we're okay. Okay, Jay, you're good, man. No. Here's the thing, Jay. You applied 2 months before. 2 months before you applied for the other thing. You got your grant 2 months before. If things happen in that 2 months, they're beyond your circumstances. What can you do? I mean, you're using that money. You're using the $9,000 for your business. Your business goes under in 2 months. You've paid business expenses, and they say, now you got to go for that's how you got to do it, Jay. That's how you got to do it. I mean, you're good. You're safe. You're safe. Yeah, you're fine. Danny Garcia applied yesterday for a PPP loan. Also, they asked me for my Schedule C tax return. Yep. Info sent that was not sure if I approved, but said they would qualify for $3K. Not sure what to expect. Okay, $3K is cool. $3K is not bad. You'll take it, right? Way to go, Danny. Good job. Usually, some people, it's average around 5,000, so $3K is not that much lower. PPP is not that high. Usually, you don't go real high on loans for PPP. It's just a little bit to help out for payroll, depending on your business, I guess. But here's the thing with Danny, with your PPP. When you get a PPP loan, what you need to do is spend it quickly on what you need, and then you can reapply for another loan. And you can also actually reapply for forgiveness on that loan. Make sure you get your PPP number, your PPP lender's number, and the SBA PPP application number. There's going to be 2 application numbers to put on the loan. Hurry up and submit that to get your forgivable loan going forth, and then submit another PPP loan that you need so you can get more PPP loans than one. Do you have a video on how to apply for the PPP loan? No, I don't, but it's really not a how to apply, Gianna Lamosa. It's more of a where to go, because it's basically just going to a third-party app. Regular banks don't do it now. You go to a third-party app like fund box. That's where I applied. The loan takes about, I'm going to put these up, fund box, Blue Vine, and it's really just basic information about your bit, just fill in the blanks, and you submit it along, kind of like you did with this loan here. You submit it and they send you there's a couple there. Then there's Fundera, and you can reapply to a bunch of different ones and take your shot with more. Maybe take the higher loan, or the one with the one who gets to you first. Take that one. But I did do a video on PPP loans, like which ones you can go to, at a time when they had said there was 3 days left for the PPP loans before it ran out, and I was trying to get people these loans before it ran out, but then they ended up coming back with it again. Yeah, Candy, you said you were going to sleep already. You came back. I don't know why you're still here. I thought we said good night, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Good night. Yeah, everybody stay safe too. Yeah, no problem, Danny. I hope it helps. Anybody else have any questions? I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting kind of tired too. My throat's getting a little bit sore. So thanks to everybody for watching. I'm sorry I haven't. Sometimes I'll get video audio problems in the beginning, and I'm sorry that happens once in a while. If you jump on real quick with me and that happens, I'll be right back on. I'm just trying to figure out this audio stuff. Anyway, God bless everybody, and good night, and thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, let me answer this if I can real quick. Hey, Gwen, it's hard to see. Nice to see you, bro. Yeah, I'm getting ready to sign off, Gwen. But let me Cordy dudes that I approved but have signed the closing document. What should I do? Sign it. Sign the closing docs. Yeah, thanks, Lang. I'll see you tomorrow, man. I'll probably be around here tomorrow. Oh, PayPal, not good. Good night, everybody. Oh, it won't let you sign. Oh, because it's probably gray. The little clicker's gray. You just got to wait. I don't know how long it's been. It usually takes a couple weeks before they let you, before they open it. That just means your paperwork is getting in front of hands of lenders and people who can make sure you fit the loan and the lender. Everything works out for you. Yeah, that happens. That's normal. It's normal that you can't get in. Really quick, I'm trying to read the closing docs, but they don't come up. The closing docs to a loan. Good night, Diana. Yeah, I'm going to post this. It'll just go up. It automatically goes up, Kimberly. Yeah, Joshua, it will take a couple points off your credit score, but it's like it's a hard pull, and most lenders see that as like it's more like when I went to get my loan, I think they pulled my credit score like 8 times. 8 different lenders had pulled it. But my credit score only went down 2 points. It wasn't too bad. And then I did the PPP, and my credit score went down another 2 points. I mean, that's what good credit's for. It's to knock it down and build it back up, but with the money that you knocked it down with. But that's how I do it. Okay, really quick, closing docs, and they don't come up. Yeah, I review them before signing them for EIDL. Yeah, you're not getting ready. The portal's closed right now. Liquid Metal, the portal will close every time there's one thing, like say you signed your documents, your papers are in the mail. The portal will close, and it won't let you touch it while people are on the other end are looking at it, because they don't want to look at information one day and have you gone into the portal and changed anything, so they have to close it. But that's how that works. Oh, chingadama. Oh, isn't that a bad word? I got to get rid of that. Oh, no. I'm not even. No. Diana. Oh, okay. Good night, Diana. It's getting late, isn't it? All right. Thanks. Good night, Kimberly. Good night, Liquid. Night, Joshua. Yeah, no problem, man. When you say from next week, do you know what day exactly? I'm thinking probably Friday or Thursday. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you later. Good night.